On this episode of Dream Manager, Eric Brewer meets with Gavin to check in on the progress of his one-page personal plan.
Right, what are we working on? Your
Personal core
competencies?
Yes.
Do you go through the framework I gave you?
I did look through that this morning, yes. Here's what I came up with. I have a couple sentences. I have 3 here. Never leave an empty seat on the plane. And what I mean by that for my core competencies is I'm figuring out ways to always include and maximize every event. So, for example, this event, like I'm trying to get every person that I know who has a business or is interested to connect with other like-minded individuals and give back at the same time. So I'm not trying to forget about anybody. I'm always considering other people's feelings and their thoughts and their life, fairness, trying my absolute best every day to give other people the upper hand. Am I kind of hitting the room there?
Core
with what I'm
competencies, we
looking-
literally want to think about we want to think of competency,
Yeah.
meeting new people, making a first impression. Those would be like core competencies. And the really word you want to focus on there is core, not competence. Like competencies, like things you do well. Core is what is the thing that is unique to me that I do quicker, better, more effortlessly than other people that makes all of these other things possible. What kind of work energizes you? What do you get the most enjoyment out of when you're working? What do others frequently come to you for help with? What's a skill or ability you've developed that you're most proud of? Any of these trigger like a...
Yeah, the first thing that comes to my head, it is the first impression. I do believe that I can leave a good first impression on people.
Okay.
I believe that I'm easy to talk to.
So here's the
I
thing.
do like that.
Generally, your core competencies come naturally to you, so we don't give them a lot of credit. In your group of friends, who's the most efficient worker and wastes the least amount of time? Is it you or someone else?
Grant knows me probably more than anybody at Men's Alliance. In a group of 45 people, he made a comment when they were giving me a call sign that Gavin does not stop and he does not waste any time. He is extremely efficient.
I think it could just be not wasting time.
My name is Motor. My call sign is Motor. I know I will slow down, but I truthfully, it doesn't pain me. It doesn't cause me stress. Like I really thoroughly enjoy. I made a post on LinkedIn that I love what I do, and there's challenges but I do believe that one day I will want to slow down and not be so go. But I'm curious to hear about you. Have you ever experienced anything like where you're like, I do want to slow down, or I do want to take a step back, or maybe offload some of these responsibilities?
Yes and no. Like, yes. I think on the surface, it's easy to say that I've slowed down, but I stopped doing the things I never wanted to do anyway. Like I would work hard 55 hours a week. The other 70, I had to work because I was inefficient. Like I didn't want to work the last 15, but I had to. And since I was already a hard worker, like an extra 10 or 15 hours wasn't going to scare me away. I didn't like it. I liked the first 55 hours of my week, and the last 15 was a Sunday, or it was a 8, 9 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night. I didn't like that. You can be a hard worker and still have boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So yes, on the surface, you would say slow down, but I don't think I have. I've just become more efficient with my time, and I work on less stuff and I do it better.
I love that.
While dialing in on Gavin's core competencies and future goals, a moment of clarity and faith brings them together.
Long-term goals are designed to inspire. Okay? Short-term goals are designed to create clarity. So if we that's why we start with a 10-year goal, not a 1-year goal. Does that make sense? So the 10-year goal should be unclear, like how you're going to get there, what it's going to take to get there, whether or not it's even possible. But then we boil it all the way down to a 1 year to 90 day, and you know exactly how to get started. So long-term goals are designed to create inspiration, and then we break them down to short-term goals to create clarity. All right. So take the 10-year goal framework I gave you and combine it with SMART goals and only do 10.
Okay.
And then together we'll make sure that they're good, and then we'll break them into 3, 1, and 90 days.
Can I go through real quick? My being, I took that as spiritual.
Yeah.
I want to be able to restate confidently 100% accuracy, 10 Bible verses.
Yeah, you can do that in 6 months. This is a 10-year goal.
You're telling you right.
Have you ever read the Bible? That's probably a good 1-year goal. And that's 1 year.
I don't
What do you think is
know where-
possible by 10 years?
So I guess I struggle with because I just got saved a year ago coming
It's
up.
okay.
So I'm like fresh into my relationship with
That's all
Jesus. Just recently joined Bible studies. Was there with Dan Zecker this morning. So to me, this is uncharted territory that I don't know if I might need help thinking of a goal 10 years from now where I want to be in my relationship.
Why did you start? When you say you got saved, why?
Yeah, I got saved. I never knew that it was Jesus Christ that
Yeah.
that made the sacrifice. So I had no idea.
Yeah.
I know that I prayed, but I never knew that it was Jesus Christ who died on the cross for us today. You know, I didn't know that, and then that He rose.
So when you said like in 1 year, I want to be able to recite 10 Bible verses by heart, why?
It gives me confidence that I'm growing closer towards Him because I'm following His Father.
So if you take that, and I believe that's possible in 1 year, right?
Okay.
Forget about the Bible verses. What you said was I want to improve my relationship with God.
Absolutely.
So what
look?
think of something 10 times bigger than what you just stated.
That's something that the first thing that came to my mind was getting more people to have a
You
relationship.
got you see.
Wow, Grant invited me. Well,
Yeah.
actually, no, you invited me.
Yeah. So you it could be not, maybe it's not 10 people, maybe it's lead 100 people to salvation for 1,000 people.
That would be.
So you got that's the right, because your 10 Bible verses are only going to allow you to be more influential with the people that you talk with. And you might come across someone that's struggling with something or someone that needs help with something, and you might say, well, it's kind of like Matthew, the book of Matthew, where God said, and he goes, oh man, you know what? Like, you got a good point. Like, how do you know all this stuff? Like, dude, I got saved like a year ago and I spent a lot of time with this. Has helped. That's why I invited you guys. Because I was at Men's Alliance. I was like, dude, there's all these men and they're just like hanging out and they're supporting each other. And we push our bodies and then, we do this devotional. I think you'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I need a hug right now.
it's okay. I can feel it. But you know what I'm saying? So just you're in the right realm by saying, hey, I want to improve my relationship with God. But what does He want from you? What does He really want you to do? Recruit souls for Heaven.
Yes, absolutely. It's that I've learned.
Yeah. So that's probably in alignment. Like in 10 years, if I did a great job of living out God's plan for my life, what will I have accomplished?